Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Today we're going to take a closer look at Americana Global's Mystic. This is their detail spray / waterless wash. 16 ounces for $13.99, so the price is not bad at all. If this is in any way effective at all, it will be a great purchase. So just to demonstrate on the Gulf here, which has a beautiful blue, ocean blue, kind of looks like you want to dive right into it. We're going to use this as a detail spray in this case. So you can mist it onto the panel itself or into a microfiber. I like to do a little bit of both indoors here. I never spray directly onto a panel when I'm outside or in direct sunlight, but inside I'll do a little bit of both. You can then either just flip over the towel, you have it folded and so you have 8 sides, or you could just bring in a fresh microfiber and buff to perfection. You could use the product as a topper or a maintenance spray for a vehicle that has already been protected with a sealant or a ceramic coating, or you can use it as a standalone product. As a standalone product, you're looking at about 2 months or so worth of durability and protection. I could tell you on this gorgeous finish here, it did nothing to kick back the gloss. So we're going to take a look on a panel, a test panel, and get some numbers behind the gloss that it lays down for you. The shop manager not quite that excited about it, but I told her just to hang on a bit. We'll drag out the test panel like we do here, and we will prep it first. If you're going to use it as a standalone product, prep is going to be key to get the most out of it. I mean, that's the basic common sense when it comes to detailing products. So that includes a wash, a decon, clay, iron remover, some type of correction if at least you're using a cleaner polish, and then a panel prep to remove any film or residue. And now it's time to apply the product, and just like we did on the Gulf. The product also includes an encapsulating technology within the chemical and formula to capture, emulsify, lift dirt and dust and grime, some fingerprints, and you can use it as a waterless wash product to spot clean your vehicle in between washes. Very easy to use. I did use it in the shop here and out in the shade. I didn't get to use it in direct sunlight, but no streaking whatsoever. Quick wipe on, wipe off system. We'll just let it cure now. It looks fantastic. You can feel the slickness is increasing. I guess the gloss will as well. It does say in small letters underneath Mystic that it is a ceramic detail spray and waterless wash. So it was 28 hours plus until I got back to the panel anyway, so we gave it some cure time. Looks fantastic. It does feel a bit slicker now that time has gone by compared to the rest of the panel, and you can see that here. Not the slickest feel. It was ever so slightly better than the rest of the panel. It does make the vehicle look good that you're working on or you're applying this product to. So let's put some numbers behind what we're seeing, and in general I could see a 4 to 6 unit gloss increase. So that's rather impressive. All right, time for the 3 a.m. infomercial test where we light the panel on fire with a blowtorch, and we'll keep an eye on this area when we drag it outside and introduce it to water. Okay, outside on a beautiful day here in the Northeast, Pennsylvania, we're going to tear off that masking tape and look for what they call the jetting effect. Does it make your paint look darker and richer? I mean, I don't know what's coming through the camera. I can barely see the outline. That's not really a factor in this case. All right, now let's talk about a characteristic that I enjoy about the product. Even though it's going to really start off, it looks like it's beading. This is hydrophilic, so it is a sheeting product. So the vehicles that I've applied it to stay cleaner longer because a little bit less water spots than usual, especially when the panel's flooded and it really sheets properly. Sheeting products start off at first beading, and then they settle in and start to sheet, and they sheet fast, and then they slow down a bit as time goes by. As you can see between the unprotected area up top here, how it sheets really slow, and then down below, that area sheets rather quickly. Sheeting products really are misunderstood and not taken advantage of fully like they should be. And that's because they don't give you instant gratification like a product that beads will. Everybody's enamored by the beads, and you see that in the photos and the videos. And yes, I understand that to a point. But if you have hard water problems, which most of the country does, a sheeting product will help keep the car cleaner longer, and that is for the fact that it leaves less water beads behind. And in order to get results from that, laying it down on the car and then giving it time to do its job, that's where you'll get the gratification a couple weeks down the road, or a couple days down the road, when your car is cleaner longer. It takes less to clean because that coating or spray sealant or detailer is keeping it cleaner longer by doing its job. And that's right here, pulling the water together and draining it off of the panel, leaving behind hardly any water spots. The one thing about this product, the sheeting slows down a bit after a few washes, which is a little disappointing, but when it does sheet as it sheets, it really pulls a lot of that moisture off the panel, and it does a great job not leaving water spots behind compared to some of the other products available today that do sheet. So if you have the patience and you're not into that instant gratification of watching beading products, this one here will really take care of the surface of your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, or RV. So I'm going to proceed with the 10 wash test, and I'll take some time in between and have a little patience so you can see the sheeting effect. It gets slower and slower throughout the wash process, but we will make it through the 10 wash test. This is just a detailer, so the concentration of the active ingredient is, it's not going to be like a pro ceramic coating. Keep that in mind, and they do say you're looking at about 2 months or so worth of protection. So we make it all the way through 10 wash test with a strip wash and built Hammer's autofoam, which is, it's pretty high up there on the pH scale. It's alkaline. And we'll just give it some time and it will sheet all of that water out of the test area, leaving behind very, very few beads of water to leave behind hard water spots. So, I mean, I like the product. I understand it. I know what sheeting does. It'll give you gloss. I'm going to rate it now, give you a channel rating for all of those characteristics as we wait for the water to pool off the panel here. Ease of use, 8 out of 10. Slickness, 6 out of 10. Gloss, 9 out of 10. Durability, 5 out of 10. That's expected. It's just a quick detailer or a waterless, whichever way you want to use it. Overall, the product gets a 7 out of 10. That's good. I like it and I use it. This has been Brian from Apex Detail. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Put them down in the comments section, and we'll catch you in the next video.